Hi, Commissioner. As countries move to diversify their economic relationships because of trade and tariff uncertainty around the world, let's talk about the relationship between India and Canada, a relationship that over the last few years has been strained. Can you tell us, from your vantage point, what's the current status of the relationship between the two governments?
The current status of relationship is extremely good. We couldn't have asked for anything better given our past history of the last 2 years. Uh, Things have moved since the Prime Minister Carney met Prime Minister Modi at Kananaskis in Canada for the G7 summit, then the appointment of high commissioners. And since then, for the last 4 months, we've had a spate of visits at the level of ministers, including the foreign minister, the trade minister, the energy minister, the speaker of the parliament, various other ministers, various delegations, meetings of the joint working group on various things from nuclear safety to education to you name it. There have been a spate of meetings, all of this trying to make up for whatever time we have lost in the past. We've also had the National Security and Intelligence Advisor, Nathalie Drouin, going to India in September. And within 3-4 months, my National Security Advisor just returned back to India after a very successful visit, where we are discussing every issue, whether it is national security and law enforcement, economic activity, commercial activity, mining, energy, education, AI, intelligence. Now, Minister Even Solomon is slated to go for the AI summit in India. So, in a sense, the relationship is back on track. Not just back on track, it's going very strongly. And we are hoping very soon to have a high-level visit from Canada, which will literally put the stamp on the relationship having come this far.
Let's talk about putting that stamp on it, and more specifically, the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. Can we get a deal done?
The deal should be not difficult at all. But let me just give you a little background. Both the prime ministers at the G20 in Johannesburg decided to launch negotiations toward a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. Now, we have been talking about free trade agreements in the last many years, and which was kept on pause because of certain reasons between our two sides. And the pause had been lifted. So, Prime Minister Carney's team has given notice to Parliament, which is a notice of 90 days. So, the negotiation should now start at the end of February, beginning March. Now, what we have done, we are working out the terms of reference. The terms of reference from the past negotiation has changed a lot. We have moved on a lot of issues. Like I keep on telling people, when we started negotiations during the free trade agreement, you were the 10th largest economy in the world. We were the 11th largest economy in the world. Today, we are the 4th largest economy in the world, soon to be the 3rd. You are around 10th, 9th. I don't remember exactly. But the dynamics have changed, number one. Number two, we have moved forward on a lot of other issues. We have moved forward on having done economic free trade agreements and economic partnership agreements with the EFTA. Recently, we finished with the EU, which was the biggest free trade agreement probably the world has known, given it's more than 2 billion people, more than 25 to 30 trillion in economic activity, in GDP. Then we have also just finalized our deal with the US. Before that, we've done one with the UK, with Australia, with UAE. Name it, we've been doing a large amount of deals, which means that we have moved forward on a lot of positions which earlier we used to hold on to. And similarly, we have also found that there are positions of our negotiators on the other side have also moved on. So, in a sense, we are bringing all these accumulated agreements together to the table when we negotiate with Canada. And many of the issues remain the same because Canada has a free trade agreement with the EU. They have a free trade agreement with that they're negotiating with ASEAN, with Thailand. They have one with Indonesia, which they've just done. So essentially, a lot of the boxes have been already ticked. So all we need to now is to work out on a few of the issues where we still have some issues and try to resolve them. And I'm confident, given the intent on both sides, that we will be able to do it very soon.
I do want to ask you whether or not you see or feel that countries need to be aligned when it comes to interests and values, because we do keep referring to these outstanding issues or unresolved issues over the past few years. Can we continue having a relationship, a trade relationship that helps promote economic growth with these perhaps different interests, different value system?
Okay, let me be very frank on this. What is the different value system? We are both democracies, rule of law, freedom of press, market economy. We are not a communist country or a non-market economy country. We are a country where we share all values together. Strategically, if you look at it on a national strategy level, we have no conflict. We have only interests which coalesce together. You are members, you have an interest in the Indo-Pacific, we are a member of the Indo-Pacific. You have interest in the EU, we just signed a EU free trade agreement. We work together in the UN, we work together in multilateral organizations, we work together in the G7, we work together in the G20. We work together everywhere. Now, if you want to put a relationship to hostage because of minor irritants, it's all up to you to decide. Now, when you talk of values, please be clear what values are you talking about. If you're talking about, again, law and order, we are having a dialogue today. We are having a dialogue yesterday. We've been talking about law and order for the last 40 years. And so it's not as if there are no coalition of interests. Interests work together. We both have the same interests, the same values, the same systems. We are two countries which are destined to be working together. And that's the reason we are working together now. It needs leaders of stature to understand that, not leaders of stature to throw it all down because of some minor irritant.
Hi, Commissioner. Let's talk about finally, we had touched on some of those key aspects that would help define that economic partnership agreement. What do you feel will be the biggest, I guess, component of that agreement? Is it energy? Is it nuclear, uranium? What do you feel will be the biggest component there that'll frame that agreement?
You are a G7 country, 2.3 trillion, 2.4 trillion. We are a 4.2, 4.3 trillion, one of the largest economies. We will have a comprehensive economic partnership which addresses all issues. What is most important in a comprehensive economic partnership is to make it easy for us to address all these sectors in a manner in which it makes it easy for the companies to work with each other. So lower tariffs, lesser documentation, lesser customs documentation, less sanitary, phytosanitary problems, less non-tariff barriers, more cooperation on financial instruments, on investment, on research innovation, on AI, on mining, on energy, on defense, on aerospace, you name it. We have all the sectors that we want to address, and all the sectors we have enough capacity to be able to work together. And so what we are going to address is how do we make it easy for both sides to work together? Ease of logistics, ease of communication, ease of moving things from one point to another, ease of investments in each other's countries, ease of trade where paperwork doesn't hold you up and that non-tariff barriers don't hold you up. That is the essence of a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. It's like having a marriage where you take out all the issues that create a problem and make it easier for both sides to work together. And so we are doing that. That is the whole process which both prime ministers have started. And I'm very confident, given the strong intent on both sides, we will do it. And this will be comprehensive economic partnership will be at the center, but will not be the centerpiece. We'll have a lot of other things. It's the institutional relationship between both sides. I'm just coming back from Parliament where we are looking at starting the Canada-India Friendship Society, both in the Canadian Parliament here as well as in the Indian Parliament. We want MPs to meet with each other. We want civil society to meet with each other. We want democratic institutions to meet with each other. We want all these things to happen between our two countries. They have been happening for a long time. Despite the blip of the last 2 years, our people-to-people relation did not suffer a bit. Trade went up. Financial institutions worked well. Academic institutions worked well. Universities, students, research, innovation, nothing stopped. This shows the strength of the relationship between both countries.